Hello once again, my YouTube subscribers and my newcomers on board. Welcome to Celebrity and Variety Talk. I'm coming to you with another breaking story regarding Bill Cosby's interview. Um, I just can't believe I've never met anybody or ever heard of anyone that is as stiff and as straight and stern as Bill Cosby is, even after him being locked up in prison. I mean, it is unheard of because he actually acts seems as though he just don't give a damn about being locked up. I mean, where is the softness going to come in? Some form or remorse somewhere. I mean, even if he said he didn't do it, but he's very harsh about it. And, the thing of it is, he has accepted already to take 9 years in prison because he's saying that he just don't think that he's going to get out. And why is that? Is it because he wants to be there? I mean, what is it? I mean, it seems like it's a little something off of the rockers upstairs. I recall long ago, many African American people were not very fond of Bill Cosby after he made the negative comments about black people, as if he was too good and as if he wasn't black. And so all of that stuff, now he's apologizing about that stuff, and now he wants to act as if he's like Martin Luther King and all of the other black leaders, strong black leaders, to whereas before he never even catered to black people at all, except for the show that was the black uh, upper class black TV show. But the thing of it is I just can't get how he's just sitting in jail acting as if everything's everything. That is not of a human being. I know many people have been incarcerated, and that's not a joke. He's saying he's privileged, so he's still a bit cocky and arrogant about being privileged. And, you know, I feel that Bill Cosby, for the people that really like him out there, don't get upset with me, but this is my personal feelings. I feel that Bill Cosby should say, have a little remorse and say, for those that thought that I did something wrong to them, I apologize to you for feeling that way, but many of you know that I paid you guys, and you wanted to have sex with me because I was a celebrity, and it was consensual. Some of it was, and maybe I took it too far. Just show something because it was just too many women. Even though that last woman that he's sitting in prison right now for, he had already paid her, I think, almost $4 million, and she came back and bit him in the butt again. So on some of those things, I think it was a bit much, but on others, I feel that some of it had some truth to it, and especially if he drugged people like Beverly Johnson. I don't think she would have lied. Beverly Johnson and other people that said that he put the pills in their drink. But the Constant woman that he's in prison for, I feel that she was the last person that he should be locked up behind bars for. One is because she was paid already in the past. Two is because she actually took the pills herself that he gave her, knowing that her mother taught her not to take any medication from anybody or don't drink behind somebody without you knowing where your drink is coming from. All mothers teach kids to be aware of what's going in their stomach. And I saw a show with her and her mother, and just looking at her mother, I know she taught that woman better than that. So he's in prison for her. However, he shouldn't be for her. He should be for the people that he actually put the pill in the drink with. So you guys, I just wanted to come and talk a little bit about that because I just couldn't believe that he's still being a bit arrogant. And I'm just going to honestly tell you, and I'm an African American person, I never really cared about Bill Cosby. It was just something about the way he looked, uh, the way he acted, arrogant. I even know a Caucasian guy said he saw Bill Cosby in New York. I don't know if it was a Starbucks or something. And he spoke to him and he looked at him like he had a piece of boo-boo on him. And I've heard black people say the same thing. So he wasn't really a very friendly, nice-hearted person anyway, to me. I don't know how anybody else think about it. I mean, I was impressed that we finally had an African American TV show that was showing the better side of African American people. That I loved. But Bill Cosby as a person, he always looked a bit cocky and arrogant. He always seemed like he had a chip on his shoulder. He didn't have, he wasn't attractive to me. It was just something about him that actually I never really cared about. Period. I didn't care about him. And I was wondering how did he get to be a celebrity? But all of that cockiness and everything and how he did his beautiful wife, she stuck by him. I've always admired and loved her. She had good vibes, good energy to me. But it was just something about Bill Cosby, and it was something negative that I never liked. And then all of this negative stuff happened in his family. Remember, he lost a son, he lost a daughter, he lost his shows. It was just so much going on negative. And normally when a person is positive, you guys, positive things will follow you all the way to the day you die. Really. I'm serious about it. So what I want to say to everyone, that's just my personal opinion. And for him to still be cocky instead of saying to those that, because he's accepting this 9 years, and that's just really crazy to accept 9 years in prison just because of your cocky attitude, and you're saying that you're not guilty knowing that you've already been proven guilty. So with that, I would be nice. I mean, so he still feel like I'm still big shit in prison. And he let it be known. So the cockiness is still all the way probably till the day he died. Because sometimes the way a person is the way they are all the way out to the day they die. It's just within them who they're made up of and who they really are. So with that, I'm going to end my show. And for the Bill Cosby lovers, I'm sorry. I love the show. But Bill Cosby personally, from people that I know that have met him, said he had a cocky ass attitude. And he still has it in prison. I mean, like I said, I know plenty of people, including a brother of mine in prison. Nobody's going to sit up there and try to act like prison is a piece of cake. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting up there saying, well, I got so many years to go because I know I'm not going to be released on my first try. So he's already claimed it as if he wants to prove to the world that he can do this 9 years. That's kind of cocky, I would think. I would be saying, I'm going to really pray and hope that I get out on my first go round, because he had 3 to 9 years. I'm not going to sit up there and start talking all this negative talk like I'm big shit in prison. I'm privileged in prison and I teach the guys this and I teach the guys that. Well, you wasn't teaching and helping black guys when you were out. You talked about them like a dog. So, I don't want any man in prison, and especially an African American man, because I'm African American and I know what African American men have been through. However, Bill Cosby was one of those men that it was something about that snarl look that he always had on his face that it kind of turned me off, you know? And even though I still will give the benefit of the doubt about some of those women knew they got paid and they wanted to be with him and have sex with him, and others didn't. So there was some that just jumped on the bandwagon and they, came after him and saying that he did this and that. And then there are others that he actually put those pills in the drink that he was guilty for. So with that, I'm going to end my show, you guys. So please click like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be coming back with more. And thank you for tuning in to Celebrity and Variety Talk. Talk to you later. Bye.